Hi, I'm Greg Dell, and today I'm here with attorney Stephen Jessup, and today we are going to discuss waiver of premium on life insurance policies as a result of a disability insurance claim. Now, we see these claims come up all the time, usually with group disability policies, although it can happen also if you have a private life insurance policy. But there's a lot of things that you should consider when you're not only applying for disability insurance coverage, but you're also applying for a waiver of premium on a life insurance policy. So a lot of times, Steve, the scenario I see is that somebody gets, let's assume the person gets approved for their life insurance waiver of premium and their disability coverage. And then all of a sudden they get an evaluation letter saying, we're reviewing your waiver of premium on the life insurance, but yet they're not doing anything on the disability insurance policy. So first thing that I see that concerns me is usually, from my experience, it's two different parts of the company that are handling it. Is that usually what you see?
Yeah, that's usually the case.
And why is that happens that way?
I mean, I think the question may also be is why is short-term so different from long-term if you're going through that, the claims people, the analysis. But the waiver of life premium is a different unit. You will see the biggest thing, I think, is that the definition of disability used to waive the life insurance premium is an automatic any occupation definition, whereas your disability policy may have a known occupation. So when you do start to see these letters from them saying we're reviewing for waiver of life, there should be almost a red flag that goes up in your mind. Well, if they're doing this now in this any occupation, are they trying to set my claim up for a potential claim denial on the disability side of things?
I think there are, and in some states there's even statutes that say for the first year for a waiver of premium on a life insurance, it has to be like an own occupation, and then it switches to any occupation. But I've virtually never do I see after maybe 2 or 5 years does it continue on a waiver of premium under the own occupation. It always switches to any occupation. So, you know, as a claimant, you want to be super careful because your life insurance policy can have a totally different definition than your disability insurance policy. And that's real important because while those two units of the company may not be communicating with each other, you can really have your claim jeopardized because the life insurance division finds out some information that the disability insurance division uses against you. So super important to be cautious in that situation. When's the most common times that you see the waiver of life insurance premium is challenged by the disability company?
I think the most often you see it is when at the same time disability is also doing a review if there's a definition switch between own and any occupation. If you are on waiver of life and your disability claim is denied, more often than not you see then also a letter comes that the waiver of life insurance premiums are denied. So it seems that it's kind of almost in conjunction with that any occupation review. I don't think I've ever had a situation, especially on a group policy, where a disability benefit wasn't denied and they continue to pay the life insurance premium benefit. So I usually find it's in that definition switch in the disability policy.
Okay. And a lot of people call us and say, you know, I have my life insurance waiver of premium was denied and now they want me to pay for the policy. What do I need to do? What do you usually tell people in that situation?
Well, if they do want to keep the policy and you have the right to convert and pay the monthly premiums, usually in the denials they tell you, you know, contact us. You can contact the claims person, sometimes maybe getting your HR involved, even though I find sometimes HR usually doesn't have an idea what's going on. But you do, if they grant you the option to continue, some policies don't, you know, you can always contact the company to figure out, all right, how much am I going to have to pay month to month or quarterly or however it may be to keep that policy in effect.
I think it's real important for any claimant who's had their waiver of life insurance premium denied to pay that premium right away for whatever it is, because if you challenge it, which you have the right to do and you can do an ERISA appeal, and if you lose that appeal, then your policy's gone. Yeah. But if you continue to pay it and you lose the appeal and you still want that policy and you've paid for it, then it's yours. You get to keep it. So, you know, unlike a disability insurance policy from a group employer, you don't have the option to keep that policy and keep paying. Once they deny you, if you appeal and you lose your lawsuit, your policy's gone. But with life insurance, you can get it. And a lot of people who are in the position of being disabled and having a life insurance policy, the chances are is that they're not going to qualify for any other life insurance. So it's real important that if you want life insurance and your claim's been denied, that you pay that premium. And usually they only give you a 30-day notice. So my advice is definitely pay the premium. You will get that premium back, if you win your appeal, but you may not only lose this life insurance if you don't pay it, but you may never be able to get life insurance again. And so that's why it's very important to pay that premium. So we regularly handle the waiver of life insurance premiums, obviously, as well as the disability insurance, not waiver of life premiums, the waiver of life premium denials. So we regularly handle those claims as well as the disability insurance denial claims. If you have any questions or concerns about your life insurance or disability insurance claim, feel free to give us a call. We always offer a free consultation, and we're happy to speak with you at any time.